Herkese tekrardan merhaba arkadaşlar. Bizi buradan Hampton Sayers aldırmıyor. Wincestre'yi aldırıyor. Neden bilmiyorum ama bununla anlaşma yapacağız.
Python received a message from Wincestre, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More target size.
Yes.
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. If you go, do not...
Anlaşacağız. Küçük ya, küçük bir yer. Orayı alacağız. Uzun sürer büyük bir ihtimal bayağı.
The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase: "When pride cometh, then cometh..."
A passage from their holy book, I believe.
Okay. Genelde Jorvik, Lunden, bunlar da küçüktü mesela. Bunlardan üçer tane şey bulundu. Tarikat adamlarını bulduk. Bu da acaba öyle mi olacak? Çünkü 3 tane tarikat adamını bulamadık yani. Şunlar yok piyasada. Bunlar yok. Burada mı acaba?
I will find the man in white in their god's house. This must be the house of their This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling. Have a look, Sunan.
Hadi bakalım. Kazamız mübarek olsun. Başladık gene. Gene başladık böyle bilmece çözmelere. Kırılıyor mu diye baktığımdan bağırma amına.
Even the mighty fall, and God's servant.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house, in search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you have come to...
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But you know these words, and you know what...
I do, but I am not yet satisfied. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth. Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
If I must dance to your...
In books one may find such wisdom. We had many in England, before the Dane, or perhaps...
I have nothing...
Anasını avradınız.
And God's servant, the Bishop Aelfirth, was mighty indeed in defense of his God.
He bathed in the river, so a gentle wash brings them closer to their God. He rose from the dead, a nice trick and not easily done.
I give praise to such a man.
Their God brings them light, just as Baldur does. Light as bright as the summer sun.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
On the mountain
His transfigure...
God
His bapt...
The women came...
His Thou art weighed in the... Perhaps you should try again.
Bu ne oğlum?
I am no...
Then return.
Su ile başlıyor, ışıkla devam ediyor. Ha tamam.
Has his light brought illumination to your darkness? Speak his story.
God
Böyle
is
başlıyor.
on the mountain
Işık devam ediyor.
the women
Toprak
His
atıyor.
and Jesus said,
are the riddles.
that is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
I solved your riddle. Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul, was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your god fears death, just as mine do.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for you risk your life, Alfred King?
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have not.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients...
How much do you know of this order?
Only this, and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was...
And a humble servant of your god, that much.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths...
So many lies in the name of your god.
My God is the Almighty. But my enemies are numerous and my throne is fresh.
I should let the order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
This morning, my reeve, Goodwin...
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given...
Where was he last seen?
At his house, Eivor. Compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will...
Aynen tahmin ettiğim gibi oldu.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
Hey, fellas! Flora! That Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Alfred's man.
Goodwin gone. Guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence.
Okay.
Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. While he struck with the guards, they must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
Tahmin ettiğim gibi oldu lan. Mesela şu an şey merak ettim. Okey. Acaba böyle işte Jorvik'in başındaki adam da işte böyle öldü mesela, bir şey yukarıyla birleşti. İşte burası da sol taraf. İşte sol da birleşecek falan.
Show me.
Öyle.
What's this?
Draw the line when it starts bleeding out.
Of. Üstadın pantolonu. Öyle ustada vurayım.
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Gingers like Sigurd. Heal up strong. What? You're going wrong.
Brave Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife to be carried out soon.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send...
That he was, and you are the man I've come to...
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them so deep, even...
So where do we start?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it...
I will find your research. Now go before they find their wolf.
Let's regroup beyond the walls.
Balta fırtınası neymiş ya?
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
Something odd going on.
Is this what you want? You filthy swindler! A pond full of piss! I'm happy to oblige! This is... your last warning! Give me Alfred's trinket or I'll piddle in your paw! I'll wear your guts as a hat!
Can't. Need to get on the other side.
Scoundrel, we have already paid for it!
Winchester mourns a good bishop and a strong, virile man.
God, carry balls! You are a thief and a spinner! Give me the jewel, Alfred Commission!
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reed.
This so-called order are nothing but
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way in
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that...
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our...
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun.
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may be that one of these can tell us more.
The gallows.
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice. And
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn. Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one. End his terror,
Vay orospu. Nerede lan?
Get out of it, you! Give me the jewel, I'll wear your guts as a hat! Give me a...
You seem agitated.
What gave it away? The fact that I had to debase my...
If the jewel belongs to Alfred, it might be worth a pretty penny.
Jewel, you damn scoundrel! We have already paid for it!
people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how these prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll...
Your wife is obeying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert.
Öldürmeyin lan. Senin amına...
Why does Alfred not do something? Selwyn's bloodlust will doom us all.
You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearts. We want it to the place. I will kill you for this.
There is no longer freedom in Winchester.
None are safe from his blade.
Gel bakalım dar ağacına. Al sana dar ağacı amına.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not
Neyi
see.
net göremiyorum ya. Herkes aynı boku diyor.
Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must shield your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the ancient ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
Aynen öyle. Çöp adam.
He's the worst criminal of them all. Together, lads, we have this. Kill you! You're mine!
I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
Telek.
hardest do we die?
I need your eyes, my friend.
Jump, little flea! Jump, flea! Jump! Stop it, you pumpkin! If he falls, God will punish you!
Bir tane gitti.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed...
Magister batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow, and we have no such...
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we...
It may be I should take my Dane guild now, leave you to the snakes that remain.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English...
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor?
The quill remains.
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the
The quill preys on the...
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Alfred.
Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets. Feral...
I can talk to some, see where they...
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child.
The bad reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little cup.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off...
For me?
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfred's pyre.
Very poetic, but...
Şakal.
In the grounds of the Minster.
Ah, now we can all...
Like a young... Get off me, you oaf!
Stop struggling and give back that apple!
Apple?
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I do not, but maybe you can tell me what you know.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Alwyn and Wigbert.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
Godspeed! Yourself!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't...
Oh, God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
It's yours for the taking! He's so brave, like a young King Alfred. So brave, like a young King Alfred. He'll crack his head like a fresh hen's egg.
Nerededir?
Cast about this land, my friend.
Buradadır.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days. Well, oi! Wigbert! You go.
Hand it over, Elwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking?
I'm not sure. Looks like an old lady's been rolling in shit with all the other ugly sows. A hog and a drip. Trouble seems to follow.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following
I'm looking for the
us? Working for the Quill?
Is that so?
I am innocent as a lamb. They were the Quill's thugs and you killed them. Wouldn't...
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be...
So you're not working for...
We steal to stay alive, and
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers. Go on. Give him what you took. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Oğlum biz den değiliz ki amına.
Guide me.
Ne oluyor?
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
Oh gözüm ne oldu?
I didn't get nothing today. I like the everyone died and left me alone on the string is wrong.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
Crow's tank.
Now, Elwyn. You have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you defend your mistress!
Let's wash this.
boynunu kıracağız. Oh mis. Oğlum ne ara gittin amına?
Aelfirth's roof. She flee to the bishop's house.
Hemen kaçtı orospu ya.
This heathen will kill us all. Keep your wits. The Dane wants my blood.
Hold on. Can't hold out much longer. So slow. Remain steadfast.
Ağzına soktum. Şu iki. Bir dakika.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal from the order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman.
Sonra.
What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as if I could save them all. I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My Order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Garip.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Oğlum level atlatayım lan. Bu ne? Ha. Sort. Ne yapsam yetenek pardon. Kaç gücümüz oldu? 326. Ananın amı.
I'm feeling a bit dry over here.
Eivor!
Ha canım. Ben geldim.
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease...
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdorbanna. That's life destroyer.
I sat easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expect...
If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even among...
I could use someone...
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It is the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order, it must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre.
Well, you could pay your respects and see...
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death.
Aynen öyle.
He'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet...
Ne yazıyordu okuyamadım ki, sol tarafta güzel bir şeyler yazıyordu. Canım kaç lan benim? Üf. Üf. Üf. Güzel.
If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof. Sad day for Wincestre.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof. Are you the bishop's family?
God, no. Just here to make sure that impious bastard is actually dead. He bedded my wife, the randy bastard.
Millet. Derdine bakalım.
Only his face was burned. That seems like a strange accident. And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfirth was a brute.
Öt.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame?
We both know your brother's...
Who are you to judge a man of faith? Get away from me, demon! Guards, protect me!
Spread out!
Die now!
Gel buraya gel. Amok çocuğu buraya gel. Nereye kaçıyor? Nereye kaçıyorsun lan?
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now, but he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be...
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfirth will lead us all.
You are a...
Neredeymiş? Buradaymış. Bunu da öldürüyoruz. Ondan sonra Kral Alfred diyor ki bu iyi ki geldin kardeşim. İyi ki ittifak olduk. Sonra ben de diyorum ki oğlum gold'um nerede? Oğlum gold nerede gold? Gümüşümü ver bana. Gümüşümü ver sikmeyeyim diyorum. Ondan sonra gidiyoruz. Bu kadar. Oğlum gümüş. Gümüş önemli. Ver lan şu anahtarı. Her yerde demirle çevrelemişler ya Allah'ım. İn sen de şuradan ya. Kapı kilitli. Kapı içeride. Ha.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English.
Yat lan aşağı. Sen de öldün.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, then your people came. And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through field. God watched all. And I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in him. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles.
He takes on the role of a god himself.
Oğlum ne yiyorsunuz, ne içiyorsunuz lan?
To walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. deadly truth if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Hadi bakayım. Sakalımdan suratım gözükmüyor. Anahtar verdi lan. Anahtar ne?
Aelfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost.
My king will go by back streets to the old minster.
Aelfirth, my lord! Curse you, Dane!
He was not a Christian.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my... Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house.
Tarikatın tapınağını bul. Hoppala, karıya bak lan. Hepsi takıyor ama bunlar. Okey. Ne vermiş amına? Göremedim. Baş psikoposun tapınağı. Hep orada mıymış da o? Hiç gitmeyi düşünmedim lan oraya. İstesem de gidemezmişim bence ama. Acaba internetten falan izleseydim nerede olduğuna gidebilir miydim? Merak ediyorum. Ama yok, gidemezdim çünkü full key falan da bölümü geçtikten sonra o yere giriliyordu.
Spread your wings, Sunan.
Psikopos'un evine kaçtıydı zaten o ikinci kadında.
If Aelfirth's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins. This must be it. The door to Aelfirth's secrets.
İşaret babasının gövdesinden çıkan ince sormuştu olan Alfred'tir. Kendisine zavallı asker diyen birisi kralımızla anlaşıp
I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it. Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
Alfred ile konuş. Konuşalım bakalım. Aman ha. Ben de açık zannettim, sıktım ya, of.
Come forth. Here is far.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred?
That you did. But do not mistake us.
You are a man of your word.
Indeed. By his example, Goodwin.
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither, your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven Wings will be...
You were wrong, Goodwin.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it.
Ne oldu lan?
Damn you, Alfred.
Flank the idiots! Press hard!
I will return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened here.
Amına koyayım ya, of, oturduğum yere bak. Niye kapalı baba? Hadi görüşürüz.
None has beaten me. The god kissed my feet when I was a babe and made me swifter than a swallow.
Ne olacak şimdi? Bunlar ittifak falan olmadı ki. Alfred bize tuzak falan kurdu yani. Tuzak kurdu, kurtarılacak gibi değil falan dedi. Kendi düşmanlarını temizletti amına koyayım. Nasıl gitti? Codex. Allah Allah. Garip.
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away.
Basim,
We talk from time.
Have you noticed any change in him?
He appears to me
thoughtful. That seems an understatement.
we live in a strange time, Eivor. Sigurd may be among the blessed.
Indeed.
Ya Basim. Zaten amına koyayım, sen geldin ne bok oluyor söyle, o zaman oldu.
Good day.
The order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself.
Alfred. The line between friend and enemy is a porous one. Eivor, Sigurd wishes to speak with you. He is agitated.
Something happened.
Neden?
Eivor, the time has come. Our time. My final glory.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in...
If you wish to die...
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage.
Back to Norway?
If you must. I will await your answer.
Nice to see you.
Vallahi bu bir değişik şeyler oldu şimdi. Oğlum burayı katmadık ama. Bu var ama. Neyse. Bu videoyu o zaman burada bitiriyorum. Bu da Wincestre. Ya hoş karşılanmayacağız. Bu karşılanmayacakmışız yani burada. O yüzden şey yapmamın anlamı yok. Sonraki videoda büyük bir ihtimal bu tarikatlardan öldürebildiklerimi şunu öldüreceğim. Şu üçünü. Ondan sonra bunu öldürmek için de Vinland'a gitmemiz gerekecek. Bakalım ne kadar sürecek. O vakte kadar dikkatli olun, sağlıcakla kalın. Kendinize iyi bakın. Bay bay.